Now I'm going to weigh it, the jalapeno, and we will find out how much I got. It's like 455 pounds. I'm sorry. 455 grams, or I'll put it in pounds. Exactly 1 pound. So that is good. I thought it's only like half pound, but I got at least 1 pound. So I will process this and show you how I do it. Okay, now I will take the seeds and process the jalapeno. Now, when I say process, because sometimes there's very, let's say, harvest. Anyway, processing is like the term that they use when you're doing something. Okay, this is what I do. Okay, cut it up. Just like that. There's no seeds. Wow, it's nice and toasty here. Temperature is like 96, 98, and the heat index, when I'm watching the weather report, the heat index is 113 in my area, which is Southwest Tennessee. So this is I call nice and toasty. So I'm sitting in here in the porch, and my sweat never stop dripping. used to it anyway. I'm happy with it. This is my weather. Because, as you know now, I'm not born here in America. I am here for the last half of my life. 35 years already. So that's why maybe you will see I have a heavy accent, and it is sad that sometimes I want to say something, I always run out words or vocabulary that it feels like I'm swimming in the river and chasing the fish, chasing the word, what to say. That's why some people or some of the people that watch my YouTube is bashing me about the way I speak. That's okay. I'm used to it. But for 35 years, I never regret anything. That's the good thing in America. If you love to work, this is the land of milk and honey, or the promised land. Because, yeah, I know there are some people that complains about no money, no work, having hardship, hard time finding money, having hard time finding job. But I'm sorry to say, I see a lot of people actually they don't want to work, because the good thing here in America is there's a government supplement, government aid. That's why I used to offer job to people to help me in my garden, and when they ask how much I can offer them as a salary, when I said $10 an hour, they will say, no, it's okay, I'll stay at home, because I make more money at home because of the supplement from the government, which is true. I don't blame them. And what happened is, when wait a minute. Sweat never stops. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, that's why most of the people here don't want to work, because of the government aid, subsidy, food stamp, and housing, health care. So I won't blame them. Rather, working, sweating like me, they just stay home and wait for the handout every beginning of the month. Me, I am here busting my behind, working, but As I said on my other video before, this is what I'm happy. I'm happy with what I'm doing. Some people even laugh at me. Why you're doing that? They ask me. It's so hard. And you harvest very little. I know. I understand that. But as I said, this is my happiness. This is what I want. So I don't bother you, don't bother me. Just like the old saying, you know, you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back. That's the only thing that I can say. Hopefully I'll manage. But as I see, I used to work 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. And I used to work in post office. I worked in post office for 33 years. I retired in post office. Yeah. Post office is very good. But the people in post office is very good also in complaining. Why I have to do this? Why this guy is doing nothing? You know, all kind of complaint, whining. Well, I think it's everywhere because when I first came here, I work in a factory. The same thing. They complain. And then I work in a warehouse. The same thing. Everybody complains. Then I work in a nursing home as a cook. The same thing. Everybody's complaining. So I think everywhere you go is like that. The only difference is the salary that they give you. Not all company give you a good salary. So it's up to you. That, you know, you have to stretch your dollar, your paycheck, to the next paycheck. The only good thing, as I said, I work in post office. The only good thing is post office pays very good money. I never complain. That's why when I'm working in post office and keep on working overtime, they said, where are you going to use that money? You have so much money. Well, the only thing I can say is most, not all, most, everywhere that I work, when they get their paycheck on Friday, by Monday, they are borrowing money from me. I said, it's just like last Friday, we got our paycheck. Oh, this weekend, I enjoy my life in the bar or go somewhere, take a little trip. Which, that is their enjoyment. But look, when I left post office, until now, they are still breaking their back, working, and complaining to the supervisor. Me, I am here, now enjoying my life. because this is what I enjoy. I grew up in a farm. From my grandfather, great uncle, my father, my uncle, they're all farmers. It's just like, I would say, I'm lucky enough because in World War II, my father is in US Army, and I'm not even born yet that time. So when I was born, I'm already a citizen because of my father. That's why there are times wherever you go, it's like that. There are times once they see my picture look like Asian, and a lot of people is saying, "Are you from Mexico?" I said, "Hell no, I'm not from Mexico." Because they are bossing me because the way I speak, my accent is still like from my native country, the Philippines. So they think that I just migrate here. Yeah, it's true though that I just migrate here. But as I said, my father is in US Army. So when I came here, I'm a citizen already. And that's one thing that upsets me most when they call me Mexican. Because I'm sorry, but my sweat. I don't know. It's just like if they call me, "Are you Filipino?" Or "Are you the shorty Filipino?" Or "Are you the hard tongue Filipino?" I'm okay with that. Because I'm Filipino, no matter what. I cannot change my race. I cannot change my color. And I'm trying to speak better, but what can I do? Still, no matter what, my tongue is still like Filipino. That is one of my joke when I'm working. First time I work here, and they're asking me, "Where you came from?" I said, "Philippines." And just they just nod, and I give them a little joke. I said, when I was in the Philippines and I'm coming in here, the English vocabulary that I save when I step in America is only 2.5 teaspoon, not even a tablespoon. Now that I'm here for 35 years, it's only it became 4 tablespoon. At least I speak better with a deep accent. So, well, that's okay. I get used to it, especially at my age, senior citizen, living paycheck, not paycheck, living pension to pension every month. So, but I'm happy. I'm happy with what I'm doing, and I will clear all of this No, I just, if you see it, there's a little bits, still a little bits of pulp, but I will put it on the sun so it will dry, and I will update you next time for another video. This is just for the video of my jalapeno peppers. I have a lot of video about gardening, and then once the garden is done in the winter, I have a lot of animals to video, so you will see what is the life of homesteader or a farmer or a backyard farming. And the most important to me is self-sufficiency. So until next time, folks,